Here we go, second match of the day for the Smile Cup 3, Group D. Chaemiko versus Fly, China versus Korea, the rivalry continues. Who's going to be meeting Lawlight in the upper bracket final? We shall find out now, together. As we go to the tropical lands of Tidehunters. Fly in the bottom, right in the red, Chaemiko in the top left in the blue with the new human build. I think Chaemiko was the one who came up with this against ORC. Skipping the barracks. The idea here being, footies are bad against headhunters early on anyways. They're going to lose too much HP. It takes too long to get defend. Defend is too expensive to begin with. So just skip the barracks and just creep with militia and then go into rifles fast. And usually on tier 2, play a transition into breakers at some point. That's something new that Chaemiko has been doing for a couple of weeks, and I have seen it work quite marvelously against Lin before in the ESL Open Cup, for example. But now, the cat is kind of out of the bag. The strat has been revealed to the world, and we'll see what Fly does with this. The nice thing is, with this build, you can afford an arcane tower early. You don't lose so much tech speed because you have excess lumber because you didn't build a barracks. So you're gonna have an early arcane to defend your main. Thank you very much, by the way, Philip Warcraft 3 with a 7-month resub and Orbital Shock with a 6 months. Thank you, thank you. So the tech starts, and the tech timing comparison is very important here. I think Fly's tech is a bit faster, but not by much. Oh, this is a huge last hit. This is a huge last hit. This is almost early game deciding. Oh, and the Farseer got it. Oh, man. And he gets the Water Elemental as well. That's level 2. And that is a disaster for Chaemiko. That is really bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this early game for the human is really hard to play. You have very little to work with, but you want to be as efficient as you possibly can be. Not given any more free experience. Maybe Chaemiko should call the militia over to the green camp and try to get level 2 that way, because this Archmage now is basically completely out of mana. Looking at the marketplace to perhaps buy some items, but it seems like there was nothing of interest in there. Thank you very much, Darkness, with the 30-month resub. Alright, militia are over at the green, so the Archmage is gonna get level 2. He already got it. Did he buy another circlet? He may have. This is also pretty fashionable nowadays to buy lots of circlets on the AM. Circlets and claws and all that stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blacksmith is finished. Rifles are coming. 3 rifles queued instantly. What the hell? But I think Fly's playing this smart. Fly realizes, okay, you have only an Archmage. There's not much you can do. I can creep way faster than you can. So he's just gonna get level 3 quickly. And having level 2 wolves early against riflemen is really good. Well, the shop cancel would have been tremendous to get here for Chaemiko, but he doesn't quite. Shop finishes and the repair is on point. With the strat, by the way, MK is also being played again, from what I saw before for Chaemiko. In the last couple of weeks, we saw a lot of Panda, because of how slow the MK is, how long he has to be produced. But yeah, here it is. Skip barracks into rifles with MK. That is the new Chaemiko style. But this early game wasn't the greatest for him. He's far behind in experience. Admittedly though, Chaemiko didn't lose any units, not a single one. But Fly got a very good experience lead. You get the Scroll of the Beast, which can also be very strong on the headhunters. And Chaemiko has to wait a long time with this strategy until he can finally take some initiative. You need to have at least 3-4 rifles first. You need to have the MK, you need to have 2 priests. And then you can try to, you know, be more bold. Try to be aggressive if you want. Normally nowadays in this matchup, Orc always want to try to tier 2 expand. Get out the TC, pick up some items quickly, along with levels, and expand behind it. And the Farseer level 3 is really strong at harassing now. Stormbolt secures the last hit. MK picking up a bit of experience here. But this experience is shared two ways, so the MK isn't going to be accelerating as quickly as the TC is. Simple as that. Having to Stormbolt the wolves because they present too much of a threat with level 2. And their critical strike, they have quite some good DPS. Oh, and look at that wraparound. Fly coming in from behind the flank with the TC is going to be perfect for the stomp. Oh my god! What a wonderful creepjack. Stormbolt on the Farseer. Oh, he doesn't have stop yet though. He's only level 1. He's missing just a few experience. And suddenly Chaemiko is going to have the opportunity perhaps to cancel the expansion. He's going to have to TP out after, of course. But he might be able to get this expo. That rifle would be level 2 TC, by the way. He needs to move the rifle right away. Ooh, denied. TP out. Oh, wow. 2 rifles about to die, though. One does. Whew, the other one gets saved. The priest almost running into his demise. Good cancel by Chaemiko, but that was expensive. TP lost, and 2 rifles die. And he wasn't creeping in the meantime. He's so far behind in experience. Thank you, Muftay, with a 20-month resub, says Pog. Thank you. I'm not really sure if I like this strategy from the human. It just feels like you're behind for so long. Fly pushing forward with a pretty threatening army already. Double ensnares on the casters. Ooh, baby. Oh, wait. Only 1 ensnare, actually. But the priest goes down. Militia are very strong support in these kind of skirmishes. Scroll the beast popped. Stomp against the militia. Militia are going down pretty rapidly. Finally, Chaemiko got the first kill. That was the first time he got on the board this game. He got 1 headhunter. That's all that Fly has lost so far this game. And behind this attack, of course, he's expanding. Stomp prevented with the Stormbolt. Ooh, nicely done. Heads up play by Chaemiko. If he gets stomped there, the MK probably dies. I think he needs to call more militia, doesn't he? Yeah. Here they come again. Breakers are starting to come out, and breakers are very strong in this late game. But still, it seems like Fly is trading very favorably. He may have to fall back and retreat at some point. Wait a minute, Chaemiko. Is he fighting this? Is he fighting back here? Good purge. Saves the raider. Fly should definitely get the heal scroll here on the way back. Does have the gold for it. Oh, the burrow is really late. Fly forgot about the next burrow, so he's stuck at 41 supply. And the Great Hall still takes a while to finish. But he wants to stick around, doesn't want to give any free creeping here to Chaemiko. This MK on only level 1 still pretty underwhelming. And the TC already level 3. Oh my god. And there's no control magic yet. I think Chaemiko perhaps should have researched control magic faster to steal these wolves. But of course there's a lot of things he needs. He needs priests, he needs sorks, he needs breakers. He needs dispel at some point as well. Peaceful. So can be hard to fit in that upgrade. Fly's playing this first map really well. Dude, this last hit, by the way. That last hit that Fly was able to steal to prevent level 2 Archmage made such a big difference. Alright, we finally have control magic. Wolves are switching sides, so now the Farseer is pretty useless. The wolves will be used against him. And Chain Lightning is only level 1. Level 2 Stomp from the TC doing decent damage, but the priests are out healing this damage as it seems. Heal through on Fly. Raider goes down. Archmage level 3. This should be Aura level 2. More mana sustain for everything now on the human side. And finally the item will be picked up for Chaemiko. Battle Giant Strength on the MK is very good. Oh, and the Farseer getting slowed. Purge trying to walk away. Would love to get this next heal scroll here as well. Chaemiko has finally come online. He's finally at the stage in the game where he can feel somewhat confident. Nice stomp though in the back line. Hits the casters right away. Chain Lightning coming through. Farseer almost level 4. Needs one more kill. Or 2. Forget the level 2 Chain Lightning. There it is! And yeah, the breakers are hard to kill, but everything else is dying quickly, including the Mountain King perhaps. Chain Lightning, right clicks, MK falls, and that must be game. Behind this, of course, there's an expansion running. And that's it. GG 1-0 for Fly. Well done, really clean game. Good execution by Fly, knowing exactly when and how he has to be aggressive, how far he can creep. I really like the fact that he was prioritizing creeping so much in the early game. And again, that one last hit. It almost decided the game, honestly. It almost decided the game. It's such a huge difference maker. Alright, I'm overblowing it a little bit, probably. It doesn't, you know, quite decide the game. But it makes a huge difference. It does. It did decide the early game, that's for sure. And Chaemiko, you know, I hailed him as the best human versus orc player in the world, and I still think that's true. But Fly, with a very strong map 1. But now it's going to be Chaemiko's map choice, which might be much better for him. Would probably love to have a Shadow Priest available to himself, so Last Refuge or Echo Isles could be good for him. But Echo Isles very likely vetoed by Fly. But we'll see what he goes for. Remo, how can I become as pretty as you? You know, I don't even know what to say to that. Beauty is overrated, you know. Which sounds also like a douchey thing to say. You know what? I'm just going to say thank you. I think I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I don't know if I have your answer. Thank you very much, Varys, for the sub. Welcome. Lawlight is waiting in the upper bracket final. Who's he going to face? Is he going to go up against Fly? Ooh, that would be a sick game, dude. Fly versus Lawlight. Fly's matchup against Nightlife is absolutely amazing. It's normally against Human where he struggles a bit. We'll see if Chaemiko can bring it back. Map 2 could be Northern Isles. That's normally a map that the humans like to go for quite a bit. With rifles and MK, you can accelerate nicely in the mid-game. But yeah, this new strategy. Skipping the barracks and going straight into rifles. I have seen it win before. I have seen it look good before. But I'm always a little bit suspicious of these strategies that just make you give up all map control for like 6 minutes, 7 minutes or something. It seems like you can get abused pretty hard. It's kind of the way that Undeads used to play against Keeper Mass Air by playing just DK 4 ghouls into fiends right away, and there was basically nothing you could do, really, until you had destroyers. Whereas with the ghoul opening, you can be a lot more proactive. But well, we'll see. We'll see if Chaemiko switches it up or not. On our second map, Northern Isles. Archmage, Farseer, Headhunters, and this time, a Footman. There is a barracks. We will see footies. I think I'm a much bigger fan of 3 farms, into tech, early defend, and then Panda second. I think Panda second with breakers can be really good. There's also some ways to abuse it, especially with Windriders. But I feel like the MK being so slow from the altar, it's a big detriment to Human. We'll see how this one goes. Footy going over to the natural. Wait, is he fast expanding? That would be quite bold. Oh, wow. He's gonna creep the natural right away. Only 4 militia though, so this might just be to creep. No, it is 5 militia. It is 5 militia.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Fly is not creeping first. A lot of orcs will go for the green camps to creep first. Oh my god, Fly with the blind read. This almost looks like map hack. But of course it's not. He's just gambling with his movement. Oh my goody. So far though, it's not looking too bad for Chaemiko. He lost 1 peasant, yes, but he got all of the experience up until now, and he gets this one as well. 1 kill away now from level 2 on the Archmage. 1 peasant died. No, 2 peasants died, and 1 footy is about to fall as well. Oh, nice deny. Big last hit here. This is level 2 for the Archmage. If he gets it! Oh, but he doesn't get it! Bit of a mistake by Chaemiko, and he is playing the fast expo. Oh, goodness. This is going to be very stressful. Crystal Ball, by the way. Not the item you want to have in this kind of a situation. Oh! But he gets the wolf kill. And that's level 2. The resummon of the wolves was still on cooldown for another second, so he couldn't quite resummon. Oh, that's a big deal. Very important for Chaemiko here to get that level 2. Good thing is, you can sell the crystal ball and maybe buy something else, but there's not much in the marketplace. The way the marketplace works, in case you guys don't know, is only the camps that have been crept will become available for, you know, loot table purchases in the marketplace. So right now, there's only crystal ball loot table items in there. And those are pretty expensive. Alright, another nice deny. Oh my god, this expansion is so late. If he cancels the tower, that's such a disaster. Peasant standing next to the tower, ready for the repair. Alright, Arcane Tower is up. Finally, some sort of protection is available, I guess. But the tier 2 for Fly is about to finish. He could go for a Panda second here if he wants, or a Naga, to really crank up the pressure. And we are gonna have a Tavern Hero. Firelord, also an option. Nice reveal by Chaemiko. He sees right away what's going on. He's gonna need to bring some militia from the main ASAP. Here they come. Peasants and footies, peasants and footies, peasants and footies over and over. Chaemiko right now supply blocked as well, but he's gonna start losing some units here. So he's gonna open up some supply. Oh, and there's just so few units for Chaemiko. Can he hold here? Focus fire is very effective. That's a lot of militia though. 5 militia coming from the main. They are gonna push back these units. And the headhunters are very, very hurt. 2 of them about to drop. 1 over to the left is almost falling. Chaemiko with a decent defense, but once the militia duration runs out, that's when things get more tricky again. Another headhunter falls. Fly could also go tier 3 behind this and counter expand. But with a Firelord, you probably are rather all in. Not attacking the tower, going for the workers for now. He knows the tower would just be getting repaired anyways, I guess. Archmage, very hurt. Why is the boots to always be able to run into the right position? But there's hardly any healing here. Oof. The punish is real from Fly. Fast expansion, hard to make work against this orc. Fast headhunter style. Firelord now, almost level 2. Lots of footies queued. Chaemiko down to only 23 supply. He needs to make more peasants in the main. Militia is the only way I guess he can push this back. To be fair though, takes out another headhunter. He does hold for now. Fly doesn't have much left either. Raiders are coming though with Ensnare. That's going to be a lot more lockdown and kill potential, especially against the Farseer. Really stressful game for Chaemiko. He has been under so much pressure from minute 2 on, basically. Oh, here comes the Raider. Ensnare's about to finish. Another Headhunter is going to die here, though. He's going to be chased down. Chaemiko's doing this pretty damn well. Doing everything he can. Chaemiko has to make sure the tower stays standing here. If the tower falls, it's probably game. Peon's coming in as well. Is he going to tower now? Yes, he is! And Chaemiko throws in the towel. GG is called. And Fly gets the 2-0. God damn. God damn, Chaemiko. As I said, just last week, no wait, just this week, he was able to beat Lin in the ESL Open Cup Grand Final. Very